Hey guys, Informed Fitness here again. So in this video I just want to talk about I want to give my thoughts on fat shaming and fat acceptance. I'm sure most of you watching this, anyone watching this really, knows those terms and knows what they are about. You see it all over YouTube on different types of videos. So my thoughts on them. Let's start with fat shaming. Fat shaming to me, from what I've seen, it's not okay. Fat shaming is not okay. I don't care if you're a few pounds over your ideal or healthy weight range, or all the way up to morbidly obese. You should not be made to feel less than, or like you are a bad person, or you are like subhuman just because you are overweight and you have some lifestyle habits that you need to change. You should not be made to feel less than, ever. That's ridiculous. And from what I've seen from fat shaming, people who fat shame, that's kind of, it seems a lot like that's where they're coming from. It's almost like they're disgusted with fat people or something like that. And if you're like disgusted with somebody else just because of their being overweight or some of their lifestyle choices, to the point where you're trying to make them feel like a horrible person, like you probably have some of your own issues that you may need to sort out. And that's not, don't beat yourself up for that too. We all have issues that we need to sort out. So that's my thoughts on fat shaming. It's really not okay. But if it's fat shaming from a standpoint where you're just trying to make people more conscious about, more aware of what they should be doing as far as eating habits and exercise habits, things like that, or just general physical fitness, then that's okay. Because that's actually kind of almost maybe what I'm trying to do with this channel, but it shouldn't come from where you're trying to like make them feel bad if they don't choose to lead a healthier lifestyle, okay? So anyway, that's my thoughts on fat shaming. Now, to fat acceptance. I believe fat acceptance is much, much, much worse than fat shaming. Fat shaming will, if you shame somebody for being fat, even if you say some pretty horrible things, they will feel bad, but you know what, they'll get over it. And then if they, in a sense, if they don't get over it, then they will make changes. But they'll get over it. You feel bad, you get over it. Fat acceptance is basically, people are pushing an agenda that is keeping people from not only leading a better life, but also it's killing people. Flat out, it's killing people. It's there, and the media doesn't like to push it too much because, whole nother video for another time, but the government likes to keep people fat so we can keep them medical bills high and keep just prescribing people pills and all this other crap. But anyway, but it's fat acceptance is pushing, it's making us try to accept unhealthy lifestyle habits, which are not okay. I'm not saying that we can't accept people who are overweight or obese as people. Yes, I accept them as a person. Why wouldn't I? They're a human being. I accept you. As long as you pretty much value human life, then I accept you as a human. If you have no value for other human life, then that's where I kind of draw the line. But even if you're somebody who I really don't agree with things that you stand for, or you're just like really like a jerk, well, that's just you. I still accept you as a human being. So you should not unaccept somebody just because they are fat. But the fat acceptance movement, a lot of times I feel like they are trying to get people to accept these lifestyle habits of fat people or obese people, and that is not okay. No, it is not okay. You are abusing food and you are abusing your body. That is not okay. I am not okay with that. And then for anybody who says, well, it's their bodies, their lives, let them do what they want to do. Well, you know what? You have people around you that love you and care about you, and we don't want to see you lead a life that's a little less than, like you're having medical problems and things like that just because you're not taking care of yourself. And then also then if you continually not take care of yourself, later on somebody else is going to have to take care of you, and then it is somebody else's problem. It's not just your body and your life. So those are my thoughts on fat acceptance. It's really not okay to keep pushing this agenda where it's okay, where people are just eating whatever they want and having these poor lifestyle habits and just not using their bodies at all, and like, well, it's okay, just let them do what they want to do, it's their lives. Like, no, I'm not okay with that. The same as I'm not okay with an alcoholic to keep drinking, the same as I'm not okay with a drug user to keep using drugs. I'm not okay with that. They say the same crap. Oh, it's my body, it's my life, I'll do what I want to do. Like, no, it's not okay. Just like it's not okay for, again, these overweight and obese people to have these horrible lifestyle habits. Now, I know that it's like, yes, if you're really obese, you have horrible lifestyle habits, and then if you're somebody who's just a little overweight, that's maybe putting it a little too harshly to say that they have horrible lifestyle habits. I know there's always like this big gray area, but anyway, to me, both of them really aren't acceptable, but fat acceptance is much worse. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Let's cut the video off there, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, Informed Fitness.